Today on PewView, we got one of the most underrated 2011s on the market. This right here is the Jacob Gray TWC Hex. Now, what makes this the most underrated 2011 on the market, in my opinion, is that it's not really an entry-level gun. It's more staccato P level with twice the features. This is coming from the factory with dual ports. It's got an aluminum grip. It's got an aluminum frame. Comes with a bunch of different optic mounts, which I wish staccato would do. Got a flat face trigger. My favorite feature, a pinned grip safety. I absolutely love this, and this is a commander style gun, so if you wanted to, you could choose to carry something like this. It is a fairly light option, or it could be a duty gun or range toy, whatever you want to call it. But again, it's coming in right around the same price point as a staccato P. As a staccato fan and somebody that's never heard of Jacob Gray or the Hex pistol, I'm pretty damn excited that something is more feature packed for the same price. So today we're just gonna run the shit out of this thing, do a bunch of different drills, put this thing through the paces, and then give you my final thoughts at the end of this video. All right, so since this is kind of the perfect in between of a duty or a combat style and an EDC, I'm gonna do both. I got a We the People duty belt setup, level 3 holster build drill. Then we'll switch to appendix. 176. I keep doing 7. 6 was a 167. Mozambique. Get up in there, the We the People belt, nice and easy. Thank God it's today's sponsor. We the People has been a sponsor of the channel for quite some time now. We appreciate the hell out of them guys. It is an American-made Kydex company. These guys make a little bit of everything. They make duty holsters in the waistband holsters. They make bacon jerky, some badass apparel. They got a little bit of everything on their website. So if you guys want an EDC belt, maybe a duty setup, you want some mag carriers, they got Kydex, they got leather, whatever you want to carry your gun in, go check out We the People holsters and be sure to use code PewView25. It'll save you 25%. Whether you want merch, bacon jerky, new duty holster, a EDC holster, whatever you want, go check it out with the link in the description below. Now we got an appendix rig on, in case you couldn't see. I don't think I can conceal this. I'll try my ass off, dude. Just tell everybody I got a... All right, so it even says on their website that this won't fit typical holsters. As you can see, I'm already taking off pieces of Kydex. I don't know if it's a little bit taller or what, but it doesn't fit very well. So pulling it out is pretty difficult. As usual, pretty damn hard to pull out.
188. 174.
All right, so I've said it a million times before. I'm sure you guys are plenty aware that I prefer the polymer grips when it comes to a 2011 or a 1911 pistol. I just like the Polyflex. I like the way it feels. I don't know. In my mind, it helps me shoot a little faster because of that Polyflex and just the weight. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense because a lot of aluminum grips and steel grips are better. It's got better texture. It's going to help you with weight. It helps a lot more people than me shoot a little bit faster. That being said, this aluminum grip is actually fucking amazing. And to be honest, I thought it was polymer until I looked at the specs online. It looks polymer. It kind of feels polymer. When I'm shooting it, it feels like it's got that flex. Now I have shot the unported version of this and it's a little bit more snappy because it is an aluminum frame. They typically are a little bit more snappy than a steel frame pistol. And that's typically what I prefer, is a steel frame with a polymer grip. This being aluminum on aluminum, I gotta be honest, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought this thing was gonna be snappy as hell. It's impressing me. Also, the backstrap safety is a fucking must on every 2011. I wish everybody would start pinning their stuff. It's just so much fucking better. You already got a thumb safety. I don't see the point in having a grip safety. Honestly, I've always hated them and I've wanted to pin all of these. It's nice, aggressive checkering where it needs to be aggressive. The sides are pretty damn smooth, but the front and the rear are pretty damn aggressive. So when I'm shooting fast, I don't feel like I gotta re-grip constantly. Even a couple times when I'm pulling out, my grip was all up doing a build drill. I didn't have to re-grip to be able to rip on that trigger and stay on target. It felt fine. Dalton, run a couple mags through this bad boy. Let me know what you think.
Well, I think I hit one of them, but that was
that's pretty good odds.
138.
just for reference, let me see this so people can see what we're rocking with. Hit that their focus button. That's what we're seeing. Now you guys can see our excuses for missing all the time. I pulled this RMR off of like an old MP5 and I've had it since fucking Nam. It's just very milky. I got all the excuses. There's the dog barking in the bush over there. We can miss, right? a 14317.
This thing's actually pretty nice.
What?
I shoot this pretty quick.
Yeah, that was very fucking fast for you. I want to see your transitions with it.
Give me one more.
Good makeup. You got a 171.
We'll go plate rack. Ready?
Yep.
It tracks well. I mean, if it had an SRO on it, it'd be fucking...
Or an RMR that you could see through.
Well, that too. I was expecting it to be clunky. It's a lot smoother than I expected.
These 3 big ones on the timer. You ready? One, 3, 7.
What was that?
0.8. I want to try it locked. I've never actually tried that before in my life. That's significantly harder. Practice makes perfect. That target. We're out of fucking targets. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Spit on this. It's too long. I've never had this issue before. Fucking camera, guys. It's alright. Keep recording. I got this, alright? Go home. Alright, I'm going to try to go for a 1R1. No magwell, and it's not really beveled, so I don't have a great feeling that I'm going to be able to do this in any sort of speed. Also, for those curious, they're going to complain about it not locking back. It is the magazine, not the gun.
Pretty solid. What was that?
284. But I feel like I gotta slow down so much and then pick back up. Like I gotta find the hole, you know? I don't like find the hole. I just want to slap it in there. So you keep going in the dirt. Quick. See, that's what I was scared of. Like if you come in a little bit sideways, your mag's getting stuck. Just like that. All right, I'm slinging the fuck out of that dirt. I'm gonna try to go on target and hit one of those. You know what we probably should do? We should probably sight this in, see what it does for a group, and then we'll back up to a distance to see if we can get any consistency. Because most of the time with ports, I run into a little bit of issues with distance. We'll see if that's the case with this thing. Professional. I don't know what I just fired for. I was aiming here, so I'll adjust it and then we'll get an actual group. 50% of the time, I'm right. 100% of the time. Just go both ways. A little bit of this.
I'm sure
And right. That'll do. So it turns out I did, in fact, go the opposite direction. Every time. Oh, little crankaroo. All right. My return's pretty damn high. I still need to come up a little hair there. See, I knew what I was doing. Barely took me any time. Didn't have to second guess nothing. So my initial shot, my follow-ups, we'll try that again. 7 yards, see what that return looks like. I'm gonna not be able to aim at the bullseye because it's flapping. I'm gonna go over on the right corner, some double taps. I think it's a little too windy, huh? All right, got a fresh one up there. We're gonna actually try to get a 5-shot group. 7-ish. See what it looks like? Does it look like 7-ish to you?
Yeah.
Does that sound like 5 to you? Getting a little squirrely there, but that was me slowing down and tapping in 5 of them. Not too bad. See, look at that. People ask you why you carry 2 knives. Hanging up targets. One's for cheesecake, one's for pepper box only. Nice. That's right. You've seen that, right? We're gonna work our way back. What are we at? 50? $60-ish. Ports get a little finicky right around 100. Then the cone is coning.
You kick Conan?
Coning pretty hard. That's a lot of red dot. My red dot just bloomed out.
You break an RMR?
Yep. The emitter in the back here just fucking bloomed out. Let's drop the red dot and go to irons. One of those shots, it was my perfect 3.25 MOA, and then bam, it was a 12 MOA. Now I just see like milky red, kind of looks like a cock and balls if we're being honest. All right, I am a Trijicon fanboy. I love Trijicons, but this has happened quite a few times if we're being honest. I got like 5 RMRs with the same issue. Eventually the little emitter, there's a little window in the back to stop the debris and everything, they just blow out. So that sucks. These are pretty damn expensive. Luckily Trijicon has a decent warranty. We don't really got to worry about it, but right now red dot's down, we're down to irons, which is a pretty good time to bring up the fact that these are suppressor height sights without a threaded barrel. I don't like co-witnessing my red dot. Not a fan of that. I would just prefer to have a red dot and run a Trijicon that doesn't fucking break and not have to worry about it. But apparently we're gonna have to switch to Harosun. These are some nice fucking sights though. It's got a blacked out rear, it's serrated, so it's easy to pick up that high vis orange sight. They're no tag precision sights, but we'll take it. I'm gonna see how close these iron sights are, and then we'll go back and start like 120 yards, see if I can land anything in. All right, irons 110 yards. What are we at? 120? All right, so I learned 2 things today. 1, Trijicon is disappointing me. You need to up your game, Trijicon. 2, Jacob Gray Hex is a fucking phenomenal pistol. This definitely exceeded my expectations. I gotta be honest, when I seen these things at SHOT Show, I picked it up. I wasn't very excited about much. It's like as mil-spec as it gets. In my opinion, I don't think anything is like crazy, thinking outside of the box, innovative by any means, but I like their serrations. I like their aggressive patterns are in the right spot. I like that it's got like the slimmer carry style safeties. Their serrations up top are nice. But again, my favorite point is it's the same price point as the Staccato P, and you're getting a lot more pistol for your money. You're getting better features, better trigger, better safeties in my opinion, a better grip. You're getting ports, you're getting multiple different optic plates included in the package that you buy. I think it's an overall better deal. It's definitely more aesthetically pleasing. This is a sexy pistol. I'm giving this thing like a 9.2. I love this thing. I'm gonna continue running the hell out of it. I'm getting an SRO though, because I don't like how high these things are. I don't like that it covers up half my RMR window. I'll put an SRO on there. I'll run it for a couple thousand rounds until I blow the emitter off, and then I'll cry about it on the internet. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys want to see the uncensored version of all of these videos that you see on YouTube, head on over to pepperbox.tv. We're also doing a bunch of exclusive videos that you're only going to be able to see on Pepperbox. Not only on my channel, but I also got a B channel with the Fat Electrician, where we do a lot of things that YouTube just simply don't allow us to do. So go check that out. Link in the description below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.